Let me know, guys. You hear me? Oh, great. Thank you so much. All right. We are enabling the YouTube link right now.
Hello, sir.
Hi, Bruno.
Hi, Mr. Ronald.
How you doing?
I'm fine, and you?
Great. Safe for Lagos traffic.
That's good, though. That's really good.
Yeah, I went out today for the first time
Oh, wow.
in 3 months
Wow.
because of my ill health. Anyway.
Yes, yes. So sorry to hear about that.
Yep. All right, guys. So we are on. Great. Hi, Omar. Hi, Samuel. Welcome. Let's see who else is here. Um, hi, Michael. Welcome. Daniel. Anelechi. Marvelous. Fisayo. Thank you guys for coming on the show today. Thank you so much. I appreciate you taking out your time every day for 1 week now to honor us with your presence and to allow us share what we know, share our ideas, share our knowledge that we have gathered over time. So today I have with me Bruno Wong.
Yes, sir.
I've not personally known Bruno myself for a while. I probably knew him like a week ago. But my partner knows him. My partner Tony Omotosho, he knows him really, really well. And anything Tony tells me is gospel to me. So if he says this person is good, then I know that person is good. Because what I wanted to have this topic on the lineup. So I said, Tony, who is your best affiliate for Expertnaire? Who is like the best person? Because I don't want you to come. Because people will say, oh, because you are his partner, that's why he came. So
True.
I want somebody else. And he said Bruno. So I said, okay, Bruno it is. So welcome, Bruno.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ronald.
Yeah. All right. So I will let you. I don't know if you have like your intro already prepared in your presentation.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I will let you just go ahead and introduce yourself. But if it's your presentation, there's no problem. What I'm going to do next is that I'm going to make you the host, and
Okay.
then you can take it away. So, guys, please pay attention. Pay attention. Um, Pay attention. Make sure you take notes as always. Make sure that um, you remove all distractions, basically. All right? Remove all distractions. Pay attention. I'm sure Bruno has a lot to offer you tonight. And so, without further ado, let's let him take the stage. All right? All right, Bruno.
All right.
You
All right.
now the host of this show. So I'm going to shut down my camera,
Okay.
and then I'll come in from time to time.
All right.
All right.
All right. Just give me a minute, guys. Let me set this up. I'm trying to share my screen, and I just recently got this MacBook, so I'm not a fan of MacBook. It's always giving me issues when I'm trying to talk to my boss too. I think I found it. Okay, just give me a few minutes. So, can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah, Bruno, I can hear you. Don't worry.
All right. All right. All right.
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm sure we can see my screen now.
Can everybody see Bruno's screen? Can you guys hear Bruno? Can you see his screen? If you can, please let us know so that. Absolutely. So they can hear you, Bruno.
All right. So,
They can hear you.
um,
They can see you.
okay, that's good. So, I mean, my name is up there already. So I'll start. Who is Bruno Wogu? Well, Bruno Wogu is an entrepreneur. I could call myself an entrepreneur, but I'm more known as a data analyst before I ventured into affiliate marketing or digital marketing. Um, so I started out as a data analyst. I am still a data analyst, in fact. I mean, one of my friends called me yesterday and she said, Bruno, why did you leave data analysis, data science? I said, no, I've not left it. Oh. Data analysis is a tool. All right, it's a tool, and once you understand it, then you can use it in other places. And in fact, it's part of what I'm using here, Chef. So I'm a data analyst and a digital marketer. My digital marketing journey just began mid-July, and I'm going to tell you how it started because it's actually really really interesting. So I'm a guy who went from being paid a 40K job. I mean, I'm even repping the gym I was working in. I decided to wear their shirt. So I was paid a 40K job.
Nice.
I was going from my house to Lekki. I mean, I was working 21 days, 3 days, 3 weeks in a month. I get only 1 week off, and I was being paid 40K. I spend about
Whoa.
30K on transport. Yep, I spent about 30K on transport. So how much am I taking home? How much is left to take home? So that's me, and that's what I was doing till COVID hit in April. Yeah, April, just beginning of April. I remember when we had to shut down the gym and we had to go home. So I was at home April, May, June, and within that period, I I had to like ask myself, okay, Bruno, what is it that you can do? This was me at my gym. I worked at the front desk. So if you had come to the gym, I was the guy you're going to meet. So I remember, yes, sorry to digress, and I'll be doing this a whole lot. I remember sitting on this office and I was reading your book, Boss Ronald. I could teach you business.
Oh,
Yes, yes, I read that book, and you said
I will
something in the book. I will teach you business. So you said something in the book that one thing that you can, what somebody can, I'm trying to remember how you put it, but you talked about customer service
mm-hmm.
and how that having an excellent customer service is very good for business. So I just while I
Yeah.
sat down there, I felt like, okay, that means I'm in the right track, because I interact with people, I relate to people, I mean I meet people who are angry, and it does help me build my people skills, and that's something I'll just say by the side because many times it's the things we pick up on the way, all right, that helps the journey. There are certain things that we pick up on the way, and it's not like as though we knew those things ahead, but by just in the journey of life, in just being that journey of life, you find out that, okay, I am picking up this thing, I'm picking up this skill, and boom, when you are where you are, you find out that it's those things that actually help. And I mean, how this helped me, I'm also going to let you know. So this is me, 40K, earning 30K transports. I mean, it was so funny that if my mom had to even give me money to be adding, because how would you work? I mean, you're even if you remove food, what is now left? You're literally just walking. You're not getting anything. So um then this happened. This happened
Wow.
within the
From
space
40K
from
to
40K only
this.
from 40K a month to this. This happened within the space of 3 months. And I'm going to tell you how it happened. It's not magic. It's not, I mean, by now you should know it's not a scam. If you still think it's a scam, then you shouldn't even be on this place. You shouldn't be
Absolutely.
watching this video at all. Like, just
Yeah.
shut the video down and just leave, because there's no way you see this and you think it's a scam. Not only that, I was given a car. If you had told me, Bruno, by the end of 2020, no, if you had told me, Bruno, there'll be a pandemic and that pandemic will make you lose your job, I would have said you were nuts. If you had now said that at the end of the pandemic, you'll be a millionaire in Naira with a car that was given to you, I would have said you're crazy, because I mean, how does it want to happen? How
Mm.
does it want to happen? So that was that this is the journey so far. So how did I go from a guy who was earning 30K a month, spending so much heat in, I mean, going through Lagos traffic, you know, going through the stress of, a 9 to 5, and to this? How was I able to do that? Now, I'll tell you the background. So in July, I mean, they had lifted the lockdown a bit. So I was heading to church one faithful Sunday morning. And I tell this story to people who care to listen, because it's very important you understand the why. Why did I go? Why did I venture into this? It's very important you understand the why. So why did I venture into this? So that Sunday morning, while I was going to church, my friend Akin, I think he might be on this watching this, he might not be, but if he is, he can attest to the story. I say it all the time. So I was in a Molue heading to church, and I was pressing my phone, my iPhone 7 on my hand. In fact, that's the iPhone 7 that you see in this picture here. Yeah, this iPhone 7. I was just pressing it, enjoying my life, trying to reply messages. And next thing, I just felt a hand. I just saw a hand. It happened like film trick. It happened like what? Film trick. You know, it says something happened like film trick. I just saw a hand grab the phone from my hand and just snatched it, and the bus was moving. Very early in the
Whoa.
morning, I'm telling you, like my phone went before my hand till today. I mean, if I'm sitting by the window, I don't use my phone anymore. Once between five shy Lagos, man. So that happened, and it was like, oh my god, I'm just stepping out of my house, there's a lockdown. Okay, and I didn't tell you, during the pandemic, I mean, our salary was slashed from 40K to 20K. So I mean, I was now earning 20K at home, and the best, it was even good, because I was taking only 10K home when it was not slashed. So now that it was slashed, it was even better for me, because I was not going anywhere and they were paying me 20K. So while I was in that bus, I mean, I was a lot of thoughts were going through my mind. Why did I sit down there? How am I going to do? What am I going to do? A whole lot of stuff was going through my mind. And then this is what birthed this. This is what birthed this. I asked myself, I said, Bruno, what can you do now that can give you money? I said, what can you do now? Like of course you're a data analyst, but it's not as though you have to apply for a job to work for someone. I'm talking about what can you do now? What skill can you do now? The funny thing is that I didn't even know what I could do immediately that could give me money. So I had to think, and I came to the conclusion that, man, I really don't know what I could do. That was the day I found out. That was the day it dawned on me that rich people, wealthy people have two things. All right. These two things are the things that wealthy people do. All right. Do have. Number one is what they offer. They have value that they are giving. And number two is their network, people they know. So I put it like this, all right? What separates you from, what separates you financially is just basically those two things: the value you offer and the people you know. The value you offer and the people you know. Because I tell my students or my group, money is an exchange of value. Money is the byproduct of an exchange of value. If you get money without exchanging value, you've robbed somebody, you've
Absolutely.
defrauded someone. So money is the exchange of value. That means that if you do not have value, now value is relative, because for example, if you know how to fix a phone, all right, and you're in the desert, okay, you know how to fix a phone, you know how to fix any phone in the world, and you're in the desert, that can't really help you, and you're dying of thirst, it can't really help you. So value is relative. So but understand this, that money is the exchange of value. So it will therefore mean that the more valuable you become, all right, the more wealthy you would be. So the value is the cat, the money is the horse. So most people are trying to pursue money, And that's where the problem is. They're trying to pursue money. They're trying to, okay, find out how. No, 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 no. Change the direction. Change the focus. Change that mindset that, oh, I'm trying to pursue money. No. Because if you keep doing that, money will always be a step ahead of you. It will always be a step ahead of you. Go after value. So I ask myself, what is it that I can offer people that people want? And therefore, value, therefore, is a product of the information you have, the relevant information that you have. So while this was going through my mind, my roommate messages me and say, hey, Bruno, how far? Come and try this thing that this girl was talking about. And here's the thing. He had told me about this a few weeks ago before my phone was stolen. But you see, when there's no need for something, you don't, when you are not in a particular place, you don't feel like you need it.
Exactly.
So you don't feel like you need it. That's why there's an adage. It says the speed of a man is determined by two things. It says what a man is pursuing and what is pursuing him. So yes,
there's this saying. They say that every morning in the plains of Africa, the gazelle wakes up knowing that it has to run faster than the slowest lion.
Yes.
In order to survive. And the lion wakes up knowing that he has to run faster than the slowest gazelle in order to eat.
Exactly.
So whenever it is morning in the plains of Africa, everybody had better start running.
Everybody had better start running. So like I thank you so much for that, Boshona. So I asked myself, what is it you can do? Then my friend told me about, a friend of ours. So I picked up my phone and I called her Oge Okoluku. So I said, Oge, tell me about what's this business about. She told me about what's up. I said, Then what I just wanted to know, because I've heard about so many business, this, that. Because just like many people, once you hear business, you're thinking of setting up an office, doing something, going somewhere, carrying product, trying to sell. All these plenty pictures are coming to your mind. And if you're like me, I'm trying to tell you that is not what it's about. All right. That's not what it's about. Just stay with me. All right. So I said, what is it about? She said, man, is this online thing? No. Have you heard of affiliate marketing? And I said, affiliate marketing? No. And this is what I found out by the side. But Bruno, do you know that if you ask 10 out of 8 educated Nigerians, if they know about affiliate marketing, let's not talk about other means of making money online. I tell you, 8 out of 10 of them don't know.
Absolutely. I know that. And that's why, that's why sometimes I wonder how, because I started this internet in 2003. I was a student.
Amazing.
2003. And the internet was barely, my university was in Abia State, Umuahia, and there wasn't even a cyber cafe in Umuahia. We had to go to Aba.
Wow.
And do night browsing, because you can't be going to Aba every day just because you want to browse. So you have to wait till the weekend on Friday, go to Aba, do overnight browsing, and then come back to Umuahia on Saturdays. It was so novel that everybody told me that I was crazy.
Interesting.
Everybody said I was crazy, right? My dad, my sister, my brothers, everybody said I was crazy. Anyway, now everybody says, hey, so what's up? So how's it going? I need this and I need that. So and that's fine. So a lot of times they don't tell you because they don't like you. They're telling you to save you.
Yes.
Right? And that's why it's important to, and I told you guys on Monday when I spoke, that's why it's important to make sure that your belief is strong. That you recognize the potential of what you want to do and to make sure that your belief is strong.
Yeah. So just I'll come to that belief you said, because that's like majorly should be the theme of our seminar is how I made money from how I made money selling simple products. And the truth is, like I said, beyond that money I made is the belief, is the mindset. See, but Ronald, if there's anything that I would say is my asset, It's not my ability to talk. It's not really my ability to convince people. It's that mindset.
Mm.
You can't beat me.
Mm.
You can't bring me down.
Mm.
Like my positive mindset is so infectious that if you are around me long enough, it's either you stop being around me or you become as positive as I am.
Absolutely.
It's so
Absolutely.
infectious because I find out the first thing that happened was because I mean I'm going to show us a demo of how the process works. So the first thing that happened was when I watched that video by Bostoin, one thing Mr. Stoin said after the first day when you register is that you have to tell yourself that you can do this. He said it in that video. And because you know why? Something happens when you encounter something new. All right. At first, you're all hyped up. I'm going to make money. I'm going to make money. And you start. But because it's new, your mind hits a block.
Mm-hmm.
And so, if you're not someone who has a will or who has that ability to persevere, or a mindset that is strong, you just feel like, this thing, your mind starts cooking up excuses. It's stressful. It's
Exactly.
this. I'm not this. But you know what? I remember when I was about to start and I said, can I really do this? I've watched the video, I've gone through the first training. The moment that thought came to my head, the exact moment that thought came to my head, can I do it? I just spoke out. I said, I can do this. I said, I will do this. I said, I will do it. I will do it. So back to my story. So my friend tells me she had, she makes money from me. And now this is the question I asked her. And because that's what I just wanted to know. I said, okay, forget what you are telling me now. What I want to know is, you, Oge, how much have you made? She said, at that time, she had made 100K. I put my hand on my head. I say 100K. Now, you guys, I mean, now, saying 100K is, I'm laughing at myself because 100K is what I make in probably a day. All right.
Yeah.
Probably a day you get, or at most a week. But
Absolutely. It's
you
always
get,
like that, right?
yeah.
When I started, all I wanted to ever make in a month was 50,000. And I'll be so happy. And I did it by, I think, month 2. And I was so happy. I was so happy. I wasn't even doing much because I was like, okay, I'm fine here now. Cool. Right? And then until
Yeah.
something happens that you're like, okay, this is actually not money, right? I have to do more.
Exactly. Exactly. So imagine someone who was earning 20K a month and they just stole his phone. And when I heard 100K, and here's the best part, she said, I've not even started the business yet. I said, Jesus, you've earned 100K. You've not started the business yet. What am I doing? And so she sent me a video. Funny enough, I didn't even watch the registration video. I just knew that if Oge can do it, I can do it. That's the most important thing.
Uh-huh.
Do you understand? If you can do it, I can do it. Our parents used to tell us the person that carried first, does he have 2 heads?
Exactly.
So you dare say this person that is doing it does not have 2 heads. So that was it. So the video she sent to me was about, affiliate marketing, what we'll call a 72 IG system, 72-hour income generator. So let me first of all explain what affiliate marketing is not. So all the money I've made has simply been from this form of business called affiliate marketing. Now, before I even go into this, I know that words have pictures. And what I'm about to do now is to destroy the definition of marketing that most Nigerians have. Because that is what hinders us a lot. That is what hinders us a lot. The moment the average Nigerian hears marketing, he shuts down. Oof.
Absolutely.
Why?
Because
Because, okay, you want to say something?
because he's like, oh shit, I can't do this.
Exactly.
And in fact, I don't want to sell to people. I don't want to sell to people. Okay, let me give you an instance. I was talking to someone. He also owns a real estate company,
Yeah.
and he was like, and for some reason, the conversation veered towards network marketing, and and he was like that he hears people talk about, oh, I don't want any business that where I will bring 2 people. He said, but that it is silly because that's the misconception that what people focus on is on the network, not the marketing. When they are
Yes.
supposed to focus on the marketing
Interesting.
And then the marketing will make the network work.
Exactly.
He said, this company, I set it up with money that I made from network marketing. This guy is a billionaire.
Crazy.
So my point is, whether it's affiliate marketing, network marketing, all these
Exactly.
things work. The question is, how much belief do you have in yourself and in the thing?
Yes, exactly. So,
Yeah.
so when people hear marketing, all right, the picture that runs to their head, I can tell you, if you're online, you can attest to this, is about trying to cajole people to buy something or force people, or how
Mm,
bankers are on the road and insurance people on the road sweating with suits. That is what comes
yeah.
to their mind when they hear marketing, and that is one of the lowest forms of marketing. That's one of the lowest forms of marketing, because you see, that is not what. As long as you have that picture in your mind, as long as you have that picture in your mind, you will never ever do anything well with marketing and making money. And hear this and know this. See, no matter what you know how to do, no matter what you are into, no, it doesn't matter what you are doing. Every one of us is in the business of sales. Every one of us is a marketer. Every single one of us. Sometimes people meet me and say, Bruno, my problem is that I don't know how to sell. I said, I believe you. He said, yeah, so I don't know how to sell. I said, I believe you. And I tell them, you have just convinced me, or you have just sold to me the idea that you don't know how to sell. I say, yes, you just sold to me the idea that you don't know how to sell. So that's a lie, because you know how to sell. You might not be very good at communicating, all right, but it doesn't mean you don't know how to sell. And you must have this mindset that you can learn anything. You can learn anything. You can learn anything. Because if you don't have that mindset, it's going to hinder you everywhere. In your job, in your family, anything you do, you will always have that hindrance to, oh, this is work. I can't do this. I can't do this. But if you realize, oh, I can actually learn this. What is I can learn it? I can learn it. Then that mindset changes your perspective to life. So, what is affiliate marketing? Affiliate marketing is different from network marketing. Yes, they both have the same name, marketing, but it's not the same. It's fundamentally different. All right. What is affiliate marketing? Affiliate marketing is simply the form of marketing where you um, recommend products to people that know you, people that like you, and people that trust you. You recommend products that people need. Let me rephrase that. So it's the form of marketing where you recommend helpful products to people that know you, people that like you, and people that trust you. So that's what affiliate marketing is. You're simply recommending products. And I gave a very, very simple explanation of this on my Twitter just yesterday. So this was what I tweeted. You could check my timeline. And this was what I tweeted. I said, a friend of mine walks up to me. I was about to, start my email marketing campaign and all that stuff. So I was on Quora, and somebody on Quora said we could, use MailChimp. That's another form. That's affiliate marketing. So the person said, try MailChimp. MailChimp works, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to try MailChimp. So I go to MailChimp. And so this guy passes by and says, oh, why are you using MailChimp? All right. And I said, trying to set up this marketing campaign and all. He says, why you use MailChimp now? Now, before this, all right, the guy actually, that actually, I told him about affiliate marketing, and he said, no, he doesn't want to go into affiliate marketing, this, that, and all, plenty excuses. So I said, okay, no problem. So when he saw me using MailChimp, he says, no, um, use Send in Blue, another software you use for email marketing campaigns. And so I said, okay, why? And he goes on to explain why Send in Blue is better. And guess what happened? You guys should guess what I did. Of course, I used Send in Blue. Why? Because somebody recommended it to me. And that's what the guy just did. He just did affiliate marketing. He just, every one of us, I can bet you that 90% of us here have done affiliate marketing, or however, not in a digital sense. What do I mean? If you probably have seen, oh, maybe you bought a particular shoe from someone, or you bought a particular clothes from someone, or you went to a particular restaurant, and then you went there, and the restaurant, the food was very nice, and you're like, man. So next time you wanted to go with your friend, you're like, you know what? Let's try this restaurant out. You love it. Or let's try this boutique, or try this product. What you've done is simply affiliate marketing. So if you say, "Oh, I can't do marketing," but yet you do that, it means that there's a miscommunication. All right, there's a misunderstanding of what truly marketing is. Because what you are doing is marketing, and you're not begging anybody. You're not forcing anybody. Do you get me? You're not forcing anybody. You're simply recommending stuff to people that need them. So what affiliate marketing is now, it's very vital I say this because, like everything, people come in with a mindset that, oh, it's I want to make money now, now, now. All right, I want to make money now, now, now. So it's not multi-level marketing. All right, it's not multi-level marketing. It's not a get rich quick scheme. All right, you don't have to open an office or rent a shop space. Nope. You don't even have to create your own product. You don't have to. All right, it doesn't require much startup capital at all. It doesn't. All right, and it's also not for people who are not willing to put in the work. Also, I mean, it's not a scam. I've said that before. And I'll explain to you why it cannot be a scam. Because what you're saying, affiliate marketing is a $12 billion industry. $12 billion industry. It's an industry that is making people wealthy. We're going to come into that. But it's, see, because most of the time people meet me and they say, oh, is this thing, I'm just afraid. There are so many things in Nigeria, and I don't really blame them. But if you understand the basic principles of business, supply and demand, all right, and how things work, you know that this thing is a business model that can act, that is super sustainable and will always exist. It pre-existed the digital age. That's why it's that's why our parents could have one particular person who would who would be their customer for a particular product for years.
Mm-hmm.
What did they do? They found someone that worked, and you find out that they'll tell other people. That's why you find out that, I mean, 5 people can be selling something on the same market, but yeah, one person is doing very well. Because why? Customers are referring them. Say, hey, come on, this person works. This thing works. Try this thing. That's what we do. That's what we do. So I'm very surprised when people say that, I can't really do marketing. The world, you're not getting it. Number one, if you're a lazy person, just end this call, end this video now. Just end it now. Just end it now and go. If you're a lazy person, if you don't like to put in the work, if you think this is where you just come, put money and fold your hands, and you are in the wrong place. You are what? You are in the wrong place. Just shut down the video and go and do something else. Go and put your money somewhere where they will probably scam you. All right. This is not for lazy people. This is not for people who are not willing to put in the work. All right. And it's not even so demanding that you feel like, oh, I can't do this. Why can't you do it? Why? So let's look at facts about the industry. Like I said, affiliate marketing industry is worth about $12 billion. All right. It accounts for over 15% of the revenue generated in digital marketing. Can you believe that? 15%. And Nigeria, oh my God. you know, I get annoyed now when I see people looking for a job. And they say, I've been looking for a job for 2-3 years. My God.
Exactly. I'm like, 3 4 years. So you've done nothing for 3 years.
You've
What
done
is wrong
nothing.
with you?
Jeez. See, you will make money that no employer will be able to pay you. I don't think at my level of skills, all right, anybody will be willing to pay me 1 million naira a month, because that's what I'm averaging. That's what I'm averaging.
Look at that.
And the best part is, I do the same thing that majority of you do. What do? I simply press my phone. In fact, that's one of the things I started telling people, that I can show you how to make money from pressing your phone. I'm simply on the same way you press your phone and you'll be on Twitter, throwing bands, subbing, doing everything. You're scrolling through Instagram. People are making money off you. I'm doing same thing, but I'm making money. He accounts for 15% of the revenue generated in digital marketing. How many comes to Nigeria? How many goes to Nigerians? I'm very sure it's probably not up to $1 billion. I'm very sure it's not up to 1%. These are people who are educated, though. Educated Nigerians. I'm not talking about Nigerians as a whole. I'm talking about those who are educated. That's why, I mean, I've never been a fan of the saying that there are no jobs. That's a big lie. That's a big freaking lie. There are jobs. But beyond jobs, there are things you can do that can make you money. I mean, if you have been on this seminar from Monday till today, and you leave this place and you still don't do something about your financial journey, then, man, see, I really don't know what to tell you. True to God, I don't know what to tell you. Because you've seen different ways by which you can make money. But for every time you see something, an excuse pops up in your head. Why? Oh, I can't do this. Oh, this one is stressful. Oh, this one will take my time. But yet you spend all your time on the internet and it doesn't give you money. And I'm saying, hey, you can spend the same time on the internet and it can give you money, and you're saying that it's too difficult. What is too difficult? What is too difficult? So look at it. Jeff Bezos, yes, I want to say this. Jeff Bezos and many other companies made their first breakthrough in the industry in 1998. 1998.
Incidentally, that was the year I started using the internet.
Coincidentally. So so this thing, so when people are, something, people think it's a new form of marketing. It's not. It's not. Exactly. It's not a new. It's something that has been there. It pre-existed the internet itself. It's just that it's not digitalized. When you say, oh, I know this person that does this thing very well, or let's go to this particular hospital, these people here are good. What are you doing? You're recommending services to people who need them.
Mm-hmm.
Affiliate marketing is simply saying that, hey, instead of recommending to one people, why don't you create a system that recommends products that many people need to where they are? Do you get? So you're simply saying that, guys, okay, I see, for example, on the Expertnaire, all right, there are products, very helpful products. For example, you know someone who's trying to lose weight and they're afraid of the gym. Do you know you can actually lose weight by eating? Like, do you know that you can eat your way to a healthy body? You don't have to kill yourself in the gym. Yes. And many of us know people who are overweight there. And what happens? You recommend the product to them. They like it. They see it works. And they tell somebody else about it. What are you doing? For everybody that recommends, that buys that product, you get money. You did not create the product. All you simply did was to recommend it to people who needed them. So how does this work? So basically, the way it works is this simple cycle. All right. You have a, let me see if I can do a demo. Let me see if I can do a demo right now. So the one of the affiliate markets targeted for Nigeria is Expertnaire. All right, I think it's the biggest. I think it's one of the best, if not the best, affiliate network in Africa. If there's any other one, I'm not aware of it that pays Nigerians. I'm not aware of it. This is the one I know. This is the one that works for me. So I'm sure you can see my screen, right?
Yes, we can.
All right. So when you become an affiliate with Expertnaire, you have a dashboard that is like this, and this is what you see when you come to your dashboard. All right. So before I go into all this, all right, here is, so you see, these are different products. All right. These are different products that are very helpful to people and they need them. So you come here, you probably look for a particular product that you either have interest in, because interest is very important. You want to market something that you're interested in because the interest in it will help you research. So you come here and then you see, okay, this is a Canada visa guide, or you say, yeah, Canada. People are rushing to Canada. I mean, it's hot right now. Everybody wants to japa, and you know people want to japa. So you come and you see, okay, Canada visa guide. Here is the affiliate link. Now this link is unique to you, all right? It's unique to me now. If I copy this link, all right, I've copied it like this, and I go, I create a page, a post, do some research about it, and then post this link there for people to find out more. All right. When they click on the link, this is what they are going to see. This is what they are going to see. All right. I'm very sure you guys have seen this guy on YouTube a lot. So they're going to see this visa guide, to watch the video. And the moment they click, get the Canada visa guide. All right. The moment they click on it and they go through the payments, all right, the visa guide is, look at this. The Canada visa guide is, if you look at here, you see what is called price. So this is the price of the product, right? All right. And this is the affiliate commission. This is in percentage. So 50% of 20,000 is how much you're getting for everybody that buys that particular product from you, from your link. 50% of that commission is what you're getting. So if somebody comes here and clicks, puts their detail and pay and they check out, you will just come to your dashboard and see that you have made a sale. You get a mail from Expertnaire, you see you successfully made X amount of sales. And this is how much I've made so far in Expertnaire. And all this money I've made it from simply pressing my phone. In fact, some are not even showing here because of some technicalities. But all this money I've made have been simply from pressing my phone. Like, can you imagine? So when someone clicks on that, you get paid. As simple as that. And so when does the money come into your account? All right. The money Expertnaire pays every Friday. Every Friday. But when you make a sale, you get paid the following Friday. That is, if, like now, today is Saturday. If I make a sale this coming Friday, or if I make a sale this week, that's between Saturday into Friday, I'm not getting the money the next Friday. I'm getting it the following Friday. Do you get? Basically, think of it like this. The money has to stay in your Expertnaire account for a particular number of days, at least one Friday. So you get paid the following Friday. Does that make sense, guys? Because I believe it does. I believe it does. So how exactly did I make the money? It is through this particular product I'm going to tell you about. And this particular product is the hack of this thing. If you get it and you start implementing it, you are going to be smiling in no short time, or rather in no long time, as people call it. So what product is that? It's like one of the ultimate products on this market, and it is a hot selling product. It is hot. You know why? Because it is packaged. It's, oh my god, it's almost everything that you need. Because, so when you click on this particular link, you get to watch this, and the moment you The moment you pay, all right, you pay it. Right now it's 40K. It's going to be 50K in a couple of days, in 3 days time. So you watch this video. This video explains what the product is about, what it does, what you're going to get. Now let me tell you some of the things you're going to be getting. Now, just like I told you, what affiliate marketing is that you're supposed to recommend products to people who need them, who wants them, all right, helpful products. Now the question now will be, in anybody's mind, will be, how will I find these people? Because it works like it's cost per action. That is, for every action, you get money for every action that is made on the course, right? So how do I get people to actually buy? That is what this course is going to teach you. See, look at this header. If you lock me up in a hut for 7 days and all I have is a laptop, internet, and ATM card, this is exactly what I will do to start making at least 750K in months, even if the economy went to the dogs. Now, let me tell you the truth. Mr. Tony lied. Should I tell you why he lied? Because the money here that you can make, this 750K is too small. If we are being real, if we are keeping it real, 750K is too small. It's too small. Sometimes, I mean, somebody was shouting me up today. See, all this money you are calling is looking like film chick. See, it's not. I mean, it's going to sound big to some people, but digital marketers who have been in the business for a long time will know that it's Mr. Tony. What Mr. Tony did here, he brought it down for, because I'm very sure if he told you how you can make at least 1 million a month, you won't believe it. You won't believe it. You think that nah. Because I mean that amount is too big for your mind. And so I mean he put 750K, but the truth is 750K is actually so small. If you implement everything that is here, you will not be making anything lesser than this amount. You should not be making anything lesser than this amount. And you know the best part, I've not even implemented everything that's here. I've not. Because I mean, once you pay, you get access to a course, a 12-day course. And that 12-day course is everything you need to sell. Now, but Ronald, do you know how interesting this is? It's such that there are people who were already into affiliate marketing, all right? So they were into JVZoo and all that. But the strategy they were using there was very, 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 I mean, I've not done it before, so I can't even go into the details of what it's about. So one of the things one guy told me was that, man, that he watched this video and that what this video was, proposing to show was mind-blowing. Because one of the things they do there is, I can't really remember, but it's not as strategic as this one. And the guy, when he found out the price, was like, this thing can be going for 40K. So people who know the worth know that this thing is actually at a giveaway price. So because one of the things they'll do, I think they'll find a way to. I can't remember the exact word because I wasn't paying attention. But basically, they'll sell to them a particular number of traffic, and the leads are very, very important. It's what they call leads, all right? All these things you learn it when you are in the course. So the leads are very, very poor. But you see, what Mr. Tony does here is he teaches you how to sell the product where the people are. What do I mean by that? On Facebook, at least, all right, Facebook has, last statistic that Facebook gave, that Nigerians have about 21 million, there are about 21 million Nigerians on Facebook. 21 million Nigerians on Facebook. Instagram has about 18 million active users, Nigerians. 18 million. You don't need 1/10 of that to make money. You don't even need 100th of that. All the money I've made, all the money I've made has not been up to recommending products to about 200 people. So imagine out of 21 million Nigerians, Bostoyi is teaching you how to sell to people on this market: Facebook, Instagram, and email marketing. These are the 3 core things you'll be learning, coupled with copywriting, and one other one. I'm trying to remember exactly what it is. Yes, and WhatsApp marketing. Oh my God, I'm going to come to WhatsApp marketing. I'm going to come to WhatsApp marketing. I'm going to come to WhatsApp marketing. So these are all the things you learn. And you remember at the beginning of this, and I said something that money follows value. Money follows value. People come in and they'll say, oh yes, I want to make money. Yes, you will make money. But if you don't learn what he's teaching, trust me, you're still not wiser. Because I mean, Mr. Twain shared a testimonial. A lady went through this 72 IG course, all right, and she didn't make any money from selling the products here. Do you know what she did? She went to her friend's business, all right, and she used the strategies in this business, in this course, and helped her friend to make over 2.5 million naira worth of sales.
Ah,
Yes.
ah. Now that's
So
clever.
that is clever. I mean, I was telling someone that listening, people don't know, people don't understand. And Mr. Ronald, I've noticed this thing about Africans, especially Nigerians. We are slow to adapt something, but once we catch it, we will abuse it.
Exactly.
When the internet came, people were slow to it. When what do you call it? Bitcoin came. I mean, I was on the call with with Mr. Chris when you were talking with him, and man, when he spoke, I remember when I bought Bitcoin. My friend told me buy Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin. I think I bought it when it was about, is it $1,000? Yes, it just entered $1,000. I bought this 5K to buy it. I didn't know exactly what I was buying there, and I sold it for about 4,000 naira. My Bitcoin and the 5K worth, I sold it for 4,000 naira. I mean, till today, you still tell people, I'm telling you, it was crazy. So now when I see
Now,
Bitcoin, now
now it's increased over 1,000%.
it 1,000%.
So your 5K could have been around 5 million now.
I'm telling you.
My goodness.
By the time you factor in Nigeria's inflation, all right, dollar rise, it will probably be more. So, so why? Because people were slow to it, and that's why I look at like Christianity. He entered in immediately. Then,
Mm-hmm.
do you understand? Because people over out there were already using it to transact. So it was already a form of money. But information. I mean, I think we have an information problem in Nigeria, even though we have access to internet. We have information
Yeah.
problem because it amazes me that some of these things you still don't know. Somebody will say, this thing is scam. How is it a scam? Like, don't you know how scams work? Do you understand how this works? If you understand it, you'll be saying that. So I believe it's not. I believe the problem is that they don't understand it, and that's why you're having this seminar. Because as if you do not understand, then you will not be able to buy.
Exactly.
You will not be able to buy. So many people are not in Bitcoin because they don't really understand it. So what's stopping them from understanding it? Information. Get the information. Get the information. Don't be lazy. Get the information and get in on time. You're still very early. So look at affiliate marketing now. Since we are talking about affiliate marketing, like I told Barcelona that when we started, that see, 8 out of 10 people don't even know what affiliate marketing is. To show you how surprising it is, I talked to, because I wanted to promote this seminar on Instagram. I talked to a particular Instagram ad person, and he said that they can't promote it, that it's multi-level market. I said, you don't know the difference between multi-level marketing and affiliate marketing.
Even from what they say, the multi-level marketing is silly.
It's still silly.
It is still silly to say you are not going to promote it, because multi-level marketing is a way of distributing product, physical product.
Exactly. So the truth is that I think people do that a lot, all right, and it's propagated by lazy people. And I also think maybe it's strategic because they are trying to, because if everybody gets into it, it becomes abuse. So they might push this narrative to stop you guys from coming in, because
From coming in, yeah.
you get, so because the more of you that are in, the less market share that we may have. You get, so they are pushing that narrative to slow you down, to stop you from coming. But if you're wise, you know that, see, this is where the money is. People make, I mean, outside the country, in economies like the US, people make as much as $75,000 a month from what you are watching, from this thing that Mr. Tony explains here, this thing. And what he even does here is sometimes even better than what you're getting there. Because what you have is content.
I actually know a guy that does $1 million a month promoting affiliate product.
Do you get? Like, see, $1 million is not $1 million naira. I've made $1 million naira. $1 million is not $1 million naira. In case you don't know,
It's 500 million as of
500
today.
million as of today. Ah, oh God, oh God. So when we say these things, when we are talking these things, people think, oh, but the reason is because you don't understand it. If you understand it, you won't be saying what you're saying. If you understand it, you will have actually purchased the product now. You would have. So, like I was saying, so at Barcelona, I found out that we are slow to adapt things. But I told somebody, and I'm telling you guys, mark my words. All right, I'm not a prophet. I'm not prophesying, but I'm just telling you that I've seen the way the Nigerian market works when it comes to things like this. It's going to explode. Affiliate marketing is going to explode on the internet, such that some of you that are saying that are probably going to refuse not to do it, you will hear somebody tell you about this product. And you will say, are you serious? And I get that a lot. Do you know, Basra, I get that a lot. In fact, I'm going to say this. A friend of mine whom I respect so much, Pastor Chimdi, I respect him so much. When I started this and I was making money, I messaged him. I said, because he's someone who is very internet savvy. Like when it comes to making money on the internet, this guy knows about it. So I asked him that how far that this thing that has he heard of Expertnaire and Tony Motor Show was like, yeah. But he even gets his emails from it. He said, how far that what does he think about it? He said, nah, that he does not really know and all that. I told him that, bro, I've made close to $500,000 from this thing. He said, what? Is he legit? I almost fell down from my chair.
This is a guy that is supposed to know.
This is someone that he said that he always thought that is this thing, and I'm like, and at that moment I thanked God that I didn't ask him first, because if I had asked him, he would have discouraged me. Not because he wanted to, but because he cared for me.
No, of course,
because
obviously.
if somebody is an authority in the field and says, man, I'm not sure this thing works. So it doesn't matter if you are so enthusiastic.
Yeah.
It just deflates you.
And that's why when people ask me questions about certain things, I don't give them an answer. I try to find out why they're asking. Because I don't want to say something and that person will say, oh, because Ronald said it, then it must be true.
True. Very true.
Or because Ronald said it, I will not do it anymore. But because Ronald said it, it's funny how because you trust someone. I was telling someone yesterday, I was like, you've got to be careful whose opinions you have accepted as yours.
Yes, true.
You have to be careful which opinions you have that are not yours that you have accepted as originating from you. Because a lot of times we internalize other people's opinions and ideas and believe at some point we believe that it was actually our original opinions and ideas. Meanwhile, it was somebody else's.
True. Very true.
Yeah. Okay. Just give me a couple of, and this is not to distract from this stuff because it's related anyway. Because I talked about network marketing earlier. I did an article that has gotten over 1 million views, right? Because I've tracked it over the years. I wrote that article in 2013 or 2014 or so, and I said, like, I went in, I blasted this industry. I said everything. Like, this thing went viral on Twitter that year. It was everywhere. I said why network marketing is bullshit and blah 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 blah. And then this network marketing, we run a we run a digital marketing firm. So these guys come, they're a network marketing company. They just launched in Nigeria. So they were looking for a firm that will help them get awareness. So they come to us and they were like, that the reason why they actually here was because somebody insisted that they come. That they saw my article and that they're not comfortable giving us the account. And I was like, oh my goodness. So I was like, and the guy, I'm talking about the CEO of this company worldwide.
Wow.
And he said, look, let me explain this thing. And he said, look, this is a system for selling products. so that the company doesn't spend money on advertising. So we incentivize other people to sell our products to other people, and then we give them a cut of the proceeds that we get from selling the products. And then we further incentivize them by maybe giving them bonuses and all of that, depending on how well they perform. It is a distribution system. It is nothing else other than a distribution system.
True.
I was like, that's actually, I just started thinking about it.
Yes.
And I was like, wait a minute, that's actually true. This thing is actually a distribution system. It's just a system for marketing products, right? But of course, some of the practitioners are as it is with everything, right?
And that's the problem.
They come in and then they say all sorts of nonsense, all sorts of false promises to people, and then rip them off. So it creates this negativity, which is also part of the negativity that internet marketing has in Nigeria, even affiliate market, even information marketing, right? If I count the number of times I've been called a scammer on the internet, I would buy out of Banana Island. But I don't care.
Of course.
Right? I really don't. I don't care. I have a philosophy in life. If I bring you something, you either believe it or you don't. I'm not going to beg you to believe it. It is up to you. Because I know what I'm bringing you. I know what it is. And I know I'm not going to bring you something that I know is bad. I know I'm not going to scam you. Right? I know I'm not going to cheat you. Ever. So if I bring you something and say, look, this is good, you either do it or you don't. It's not. It's not. It's up to you. I'm doing you a favor, more or less.
I'm telling you. You.
I'm doing you a favor, more or less. So it's the same thing with affiliate marketing, right? People say things about it that is they're just basically just vomiting out the same things that other people have told them that they believe is their opinion. Basically, that's it.
So that's it. I mean, and I thank God that, like, at that moment I just thank God, like, he's my friend and I love him, he even knows I love him. So I thank God that at that moment I didn't take that opinion.
Absolutely,
You understand?
absolutely.
In fact, it was a good thing that I didn't ask him. Right? It was a very good thing I didn't ask him at that moment, because that would have just been disastrous for me. Imagine how a simple opinion from him would have made me lose over 4 million naira.
There you go.
So it's very important, like Bosoyan said, the people you listen to and those whom you take as, whose opinion you take. Sometimes, and please know this, most of the time they are not telling you because of they hate you or something. Right?
A lot of times it's not because they hate you. A lot of times they are trying to save you from making a mistake.
Yes, exactly. So I don't feel bad about that. It's love that's causing that, you get. But you should always know that sometimes it's love that hinders that. You have to take that step. Yeah, especially when you've seen that, oh, this is what it's about. All right. So back to what we've been talking. So when you register for the product, all right, this is what you would. So this is what you will get to see. Let me share the screen. So this is what you get to see. All right. This is what your training materials are. It is freaking rich. You start with this, like, you need to watch this video. Here's I'm even explain something that I've had to watch this video over and over and over again. And this is how it is tailored. This is what your materials are. You get, I said I'll come to WhatsApp sales blueprint, right? Yes. You see this place here, guys. You see this place here. See this WhatsApp sales blueprint. You will get the material free of charge. This material is what I read. But Ronald, do you know that as I'm now, What blows people's mind is that, do you know that I've not run one single advert? I have not run a single advert. What have I done? I've simply used this WhatsApp sales blueprint to show you that it's not an accident. All right, the person who came second, all right, I mean I beat the guy to the price. The guy who came second, Pascal, that guy is a crazy guy, man. That guy did 1 million naira in a day.
Whoa.
Ah, man.
Whoa.
He did 1 million naira in a day. I was, the 1 million I was making in a month, Baba did it in 1 day. Oh my God. It was crazy. And I asked him now, what strategy does he use? It is this thing, this WhatsApp sales blueprint, and you are going to get it for free. I tell people, all right, in my what support group, and I'm going to come to that shortly. My support group, when you come in, you see day 1, this day 2, and this day 3, eat it. Eat it. If you eat it and digest it, you will start making money. In fact, I and Pascal, when we met the last time we met, when we were at the place to collect the car, I asked him, how far has he gone with the course? Do you know what he told me? Which was the same thing with me. He said he has not even gone past day 5. So he said he has not even gone past this day 5. I was like, whoa, are you serious? Me too. Because my point, the kind of person I am, which has helped me, is that if you tell me something works, I'm going to test it. So I was not waiting to finish the whole course before I started making money. The moment I just saw that, okay, this is what he said I should do. The moment I read these two materials here, where is it? Here. This one, how to get your first 2 to 5 sales without spending money on adverts and WhatsApp sales. I combined the knowledge from this thing, the information here, and that's what has made me 4 million naira till today without running a single advert. I told one guy who came to meet me, the guy gave me a proposal. He said what he wants to show me can make us 5 million naira before December. I was like, oh, cool. Let me hear what you have to say. When he asked me, he said, oh, have you built your email list and all that? I said, no, I've not built an email list and everything. I said, how do you do it? I smiled. I said, I've not run a single ad. His mouth almost fell off. His mouth almost fell off. That secret, I mean, today I'm on my Telegram. People are messaging me, hey Bruno, please come and show me a strategy. I tell them this is it here. But if you want me to now go into the details and bring out the information that you are not seeing there, you have to consult me. Consulting me is not free. Exactly, but it is here. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you guys now. When you come in, when I know you do, you see this place, eat it. Your first 2-3 days, watch it over and over and over and over and over again. And also, all right, now come to my support group. So what happened was, as I began to make money, all right, I was referring people that I knew and recommending to me. So most of them were with me and say, oh, Bruno, I don't know how to do this. Bruno, I don't know. So I was answering them one by one. At the point I said, whoa, bro, see, you're repeating yourself too much. Why don't you create a support group where people who need help, who have already joined, all right, they learn from you. So their learning curve is shortened, meaning that instead of you to have stayed that long, instead of you to have learned on your own, made mistakes, when you come in, you just learn from me. Do you understand? So your learning curve is short. I tell you, this is what works, this is what works, this is what you should do, this is the template to use. In fact, that's what I did on the group. I showed them the 7-step strategy, all right, and it's more like a copy and paste thing. That's how broken down I have made it for you, all right. That's how broken down it is for you right now. So I just broke it down for them like that. So I created a support group, and boy, I wish I could show you some of the reviews from the group, all right, but it has been the best thing because I found out that sometimes many people don't either, not because they are too lazy, but maybe because of time management. But what I did was everything I knew, both about sales, about marketing, about strategies that are working for me, all right. And as I learn things, that is where I come to post it. So if you would simply just go through and read everything on that group, and it's on Telegram, so you can go access the previous messages. If you read everything on that group, you would start making money immediately. A lady joined us, and she joined us, let's say Monday. By Wednesday, she had read everything on the group. By Thursday, she had made 60K. By the end of the week, she had made 100K in one day, in 1 week rather, by simply exploring the strategies that were there. So literally, you don't have any excuse. Like you don't have any excuse. Everything has been simplified for you. And I'm there to answer their questions. I mean, people have questions. We're supposed normally what we even do is we have like a strategy session every two weeks where I come and I just answer questions for them. We have a Zoom class, something like this, and I just show them what works, what they are probably not getting right. So it's more like a mentorship platform. And all this you get for free when you get this course through the link that boss Ronald is going to share with you right now. You get it for free. Now you might think that, oh, why am I getting it for free? I wish I could show you my Twitter, all right, but I don't want to do that because you probably get to see the person's name and all that. It won't be nice. There are people that are begging me to actually add them to the support group, but I can't because I told them on time that hey, if you get this thing through this link, you get it for free. But they went and probably got it from somewhere else, and now they want. I said no, me that told you to get it from here. You don't know why I told you, right? Okay, now you see why I told you. The guy now came to meet me. That, oh, that's not made any sense. I don't say. I told him go and read the what. If I say I have to help you now, go and read the WhatsApp. But if you want me to come and consult, you will pay me. You pay me. Everything that I know about affiliate marketing, especially making money from Expertnaire, is there. And yes, and it's such that you can use it in any place. You can use it, you can use the strategies there on how on any other product. It's a community. So even if I'm not even there to answer you, there are people who are there. I have admins there that would help you. There's a lady that read through the group and she was like, I mean, let me see something she said. Let me read this stuff. What she said. She was like, "Okay, good afternoon, sir. I'm going through the messages from the beginning of the end. I must confess, you are good. I'll pray I'll be like you one day." That was just her comment because what you're getting there is distilled information. So you're just going there and it's like somebody's giving you expo to the answer. That's what you're going to get, and you're getting it for free when you get this course. So these are the products you get. This is what your resources are like. You get to see, and as you can see, all these things are already put down for you. All you need to do is just come here. You copy the one that works for you, paste it. All right, come here, watch the video, apply what you're learning, learn all this. Copy the advert from. It's more like a copy and paste thing. That's why when my friend Iche, he literally said it's like as though somebody is holding your hand, and leading you to money. That is what this course is for you. Like as though somebody is holding your hand and say, "Hey, come, you come here, come and make money." That's what it is for you. You might try it, you might not. But the truth is, those who have actually tried have actually made money. So, in fact, to show you how crazy it is, almost all my students, all right, who have implemented this thing, majority of them have made money without even running any ads. So what I'm sharing with you is something that absolutely works. Absolutely works. And this is everything you'll be getting. It is freaking rich. I'm very sure before you get to day 8, you should have started making money. And another thing I spoke to Mr. Tony and he said that some of these products will begin to be updated. That is, he's going to add more strategies on how to make money from it. So guys.
So I guess they get it. So they're eager for you to get into the step by step.
Okay. Sorry, just give me a minute. I'm trying to clear my nose. I'm feeling cold already.
Okay.
So just give me a minute, please. So basically, it's simple. All right, it's simple. Like I was just going through the chat now. Like I showed us in the beginning. All right. So if let me just give us a brief tutorial. All right, something very simple. I come here to my marketplace. I come here to my marketplace. All right. So this is the first product. This you see this product, work home from home. This is the first product I sold. Yep, this is the first product I sold, and I sold it using the WhatsApp blueprint. So what exactly? How does the WhatsApp blueprint work, which has made me 4 million naira? Simple. You come here, like I clicked it. I'll go. So I read this. I said, okay, when I read the exact job strategy, so I read it. I said, okay, this is a good one. This is a good one. This is a good one. And I mean, the guy knew what he was talking about. So I, after I'd gone through it and I saw it worked for people. All right, I saw it worked for people. I said, okay, cool. So what did I do next? What I just did was I simply went to my WhatsApp. I mean, and I can't show that now. All right, but I simply went to my WhatsApp and I just typed something like this. I can't really remember because it's been 4 months ago. But I simply typed something like, let me look for my notes. So I just went in. So I posted this on my status. So I was like, if you're looking for a way to I just created something. I can't really remember exactly where it was, but this is basically how it was because sometimes I'm just sitting on my own, I just see a product and I'm like, okay, let me because you should know that now this is what many people don't know. Some people just think that you just come and you just carry your link and be posting everywhere. No, it doesn't work like that, guys. It doesn't work like that. All right. Because I mean, I want to ask you, how many times have you seen link that was just posted like that and then you bought? No, no, it doesn't work like that. So you're supposed to have like a write-up. All right. In fact, let me show you the main one I use. Let me show you the main one I use. So this is my notes of. I'm looking for the main. There's one I use. Okay, let me just search for it. Now.
Ronald.
Exactly. I was going to show you. So this is what I use. Ask all my students. They have this. This is a template that all of us use. Everybody on the group knows. So I put this. Once I put a post, like for example, I put on Twitter. This is what I put on Twitter. Because Twitter is still my market. So I put on Twitter, I said, I can show you a way by which by which you can generate 4 to 5 times your monthly income in 72 hours. If after 3 months it doesn't work for you, I'll give you your money back. Why did I say that? Because I mean, I've not said this, but there's a money back guarantee. That's to show you how much there's a money back guarantee. So what I simply did was I crafted this down already. So when people ask me, Bruno, blah blah blah. Now over the months I've edited this, but this is the way it works. So I already have this response down. I say, so I don't know if you've heard of Toyomoto Show or Ronald Zimura. Anyways, everything is explained in this video. It's a bit lengthy, but it's totally worth it. I put my affiliate link there. Now, this affiliate link, you'll be taught how to shorten it using tiny URL. It's in part of the process there. So I put it will soon expire though. Here, Mr. Tony explains a 7-step no-fail system that guarantees you 400K to 750K monthly. Now I can assure you it works. Because I mean, when people see this, they're like, their mind is already saying it's a lie. So I put this, now I can assure you it works, because not only have I personally made over, this was when I had made 2 million, I'm probably increasing it to 4 million. Let me do that right now. 4 million in 4 months. My students whom I've mentored have made between 200K to 400K. You should watch it now before it gets pulled down, all right? Because I mean, it was going to be pulled down. It probably is going to be pulled down when they want to update it. And after that, when you're done, message me. There's something I have to tell you immediately you're done. Now, this thing I've simply done is to, now, if anybody wants to make money, anybody who is serious about making money, they are going to click that link. When they click that link, what are they going to see? They are going to see that page I showed you guys before, where Mr. Tony, goes on to explain what the process is about. Most of the time, when they finish watching that video, all of them say things like, "Man, I understand what this business is about." Sometimes they have questions, and I answer the questions, and then that is it. Before you know it, they make payments like that, like that, like that, like that. As simple as it is. Simply post on WhatsApp, post on Twitter. You're on Facebook, you're on Instagram. You have markets there. You should even be talking about. Like I tell them, don't bother about going to paid ads yet, because I know some of us, some people have spent 40K, 50K. They say, now I have to spend money for advice. I say, don't worry. Mr. Tony has made it easy. You can make money without even running ads. You can make money without running ads. All you need to do is just follow the system. Same thing. So if you have probably the weight loss program, something also like that. The point is this: the way it works is this: you post something somewhere on a place of traffic. All right, people will want to get to know more. That is where you will now have this system. Sometimes it's better to have them on your WhatsApp group or to have them on your WhatsApp profile, so that you can easily reach out to them. That's what the email marketing is to do, right? Because of course you should know that the disadvantage of the WhatsApp is this. I'm telling you, is that after you've made a particular amount of money, all right, you will not want to do that again. You want to make it automated, all right? You want to make it automated. But I can tell you this, that you can go as far. I mean, I've made as far as 4 million naira. I mean, there's really no extent to how much you can go, because I can still keep pushing this strategy, marketing other different products, and be making money from WhatsApp, and probably never have to, bother my mind about email marketing and all the rigors of it. So if you're someone who feels like, oh, I'm not so computer savvy to start going online, this one will work for you. This one will work for you. So when someone pays that, it will just reflect. You get a mail from Expertnaire saying, hello, you've made a payment. You've made a successful order. And by Friday the following week, you just be on your own. You put your money in your bank. You put your bank details in your Expertnaire account. Let me show you that, because people are wondering, oh, how's the money going to get into my account? So you actually see it's really simple. It's really, really simple. And what I just showed you is what people pay me to do. It's pay me to show them. It's really, really simple. When I show something, I've just lost my line of thought now. So yes, I want to show you where you put the profile, exactly where you put your bank. So you come here, and then you get to edit your profile, and then you put your bank details, put your name, put your bank details. Ensure that everything is actually, the same thing. The name here must match the name on the bank. All right. And every Friday, you're just on your own. You just get an alert from Expertnaire, you've been paid. And that's how me and over 200 people have been making money from pressing our phone. That's how I made 4 million naira, and that is how you can make millions too, right? From simply pressing your phone. If you feel that, okay, you don't want to go into WhatsApp, there's the email there, there's Facebook there, all right? I mean, I don't have the time, all right, to have done that, but you should know that there is so many avenues for you to actually start making money.
Mm.
So many. As long as you're not lazy, as long as you're not lazy, as long as you know you want to put in the effort. I tell people, somebody messaged me and said, Bruno, I'm in between jobs. I said, do this business. Say, oh, okay, I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it. Do this
Of
business.
course. And he will not do it.
Do this business. And well, I hope he does. I hope he does, because if he does it, then fine for him. If he doesn't, too bad. Too bad.
Yeah, but hopefully he does.
So,
All right, guys.
what's going
Thank you
on?
so much. Let's have some questions. Do you guys have any questions? If you have
Yes, please,
questions,
question.
this is the time to ask those questions. I think we should use your link, Bruno,
Okay, okay.
and then you can track and just let me know. If any
All
of you
right.
wants to buy this, please buy the 72 IG course, right? I know firsthand that the course is brilliant because I contributed to it anyway. So um so you should get it. So if you guys need it, Bruno is going to provide the link now. Bruno, how do you provide that link? Just get the
I'll,
link and use the chat box to send it to me.
yes,
Just place it inside the chat box, and I will send it to
I've
across.
pasted the link.
Okay, great. All right. Okay, guys. So this is the link for the 72 IG course. If you want to get it, and Bruno, you are going to add them to your group
Yes, I will. Of
if
course.
they buy from here.
Yes.
Okay. So you've heard it. If you buy from here, you're going to get. You're going to
Okay, how
get.
to get added? How to get added into the group? Oh,
Okay.
this
So
is simple.
someone.
I'll
I
give you
just
my.
pasted. I just pasted the link, guys. I'm pasting it on YouTube now. I'll paste it on YouTube now. So YouTube guys, not gonna know vex. Huh? We will paste them now.
Okay,
Okay.
so Bamidele asked, say, after your lead magnet, do you prospect all of them in a group, or you do the talks in private chats? Now,
Okay.
I'll answer that because I think it's very vital I do that. You see, one of the things I found out by experience is this. One thing that helps the secret to, and I'm going to tell you this, the secret to the WhatsApp marketing strategy is such that Nigerians everywhere are not trustworthy, and not trustworthy. They're not easily trusting of people on the internet. Anything on the internet, they easily, feel it's scam and all that.
Of
So the
course.
moment they get that feel, that's okay. This is a human being, all right. I can talk to this person. So sometimes, for some people, I've had to call them to say, "Hey, it's me, flesh and blood." You understand? I've made this amount. They ask me the question, and then their blood comes out. So sometimes, what I do is this, all right. What I do is this: is that I once I have a WhatsApp business link. So once you message me, that message comes to me directly. All right, that message comes to me directly, and it shows okay. And then they save my number. I save their numbers so that we can network with each other. So once they message me like that, I will now send them a group link to have them in one group, and I will now explain to them what it's about. All right, I'll go into the details of it, let them know what it's about. And once I'm done like that, I mean, people are already saying, Bruno, I want to message, I want to buy the course because and that's basically that in a simple way without having to run any ads. That is what you can start doing to make money
Doing.
because you're giving them valuable information.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
Bamdele, I hope that answered your question.
Okay. What are the any other question there? Let's see. Please, guys, ask questions if you want them answered. Okay. Daniel says, please, how can we get the link now? Daniel, I hope you have seen the link. If you have not, um, I'm going to paste it again. Okay, let's move to YouTube. I'm sure you guys from YouTube are asking. Priska Oli says, thank you so much, Mr. Bruno, for all you've shared. This is probably my fear speaking, but I am not social media savvy. I average 19 views on my WhatsApp status. Is there a way of increasing the view?
Of course, of course. You see, that's why that's one of the things that I was saying. If you come to that group, one of the things we did was we would teach you how to increase. I mean, you should know that now. Now know this. Yeah, I'm going to tell you the truth. If you say you are not going to spend money on adverts, then you will spend efforts in increasing it manually. Do you understand me? Because what Facebook ads and Google ads does for you is that they just take, that your copy and that your stuff, they take it to plenty people so they see it. But just like I've said, people sometimes will not buy. All right. That's why the conversion rate of Facebook ads can be very low. But when you move to WhatsApp, all right, it's up 30%. Because now people now know that, oh, this is the person that sold to me. This is this can reach out. Do you get me? So how are you going to increase your views? All right. Okay, somebody asked another question. How are you going to increase your views? It's simple, all right. The same way you're on social media, all right. What you just do, we've said, is you could either start with from groups, probably hold a group chat meeting. Start from, of course, you start small, but you hold group chat meeting. You simply ask people to save your number and save their number, because the way WhatsApp works is it's only those people who have saved your number and you have saved their numbers can view your status. Do you get? So you work from groups. I mean, you're not spending money on ads, so you have to put in the efforts in growing your views organically. All right. So I have somebody who grew his views from 20 to about 120, and everything is explained in the group. So I mean, once you get the course, I would show you. If you go through the messages on the group, you see that it's explained there. It's explained there. I wish I could copy it out, but it's not a problem at all. We have people like that on the group, and they've tried it and it has worked for them.
Okay, great. Mayo Olayiwola asks, how do we get added to the group?
Okay, I would share. What I would just do is, you know what? I would give you my number, my business number. I hope that's fine. So once you register, all right, you let me know. I'll confirm from my end, and then you get added to the group.
Okay.
So all you just have to do is just message me.
Absolutely. Judith Ajebo says, what if you don't have enough contact lists, like mostly just family and few classmates? How would one cope with the few Instagram follows, like 600 follows without ads?
600 follows is enough. 600 follows is enough, guys. See, people think it's by having so many followers. Barcelona, I didn't say this. When I told Mr. Tony that I have not run any ads, he asked me how do I say. I told him I use Twitter. He asked me how many followers I have on Twitter. As at then, I had about 2,000 something followers. And Barcelona, you're on Twitter. You know that 2,000 followers is not much.
Yeah.
You know that it's not much. Exactly. For people who on Twitter, know that 2,000 followers is not much. I mean, Barcelona, you clocked 60,000 or so, Abi, or 30,000. Yeah, so
the funny thing was I didn't set out to grow my follower list.
Do you understand?
I just put out things and people just follow me.
Exactly.
I don't even check. That's why I was surprised. That's why I was like, wow, 60,000 people are following me. You know?
Do you understand? So it doesn't require that much. It doesn't require that much. All right. The point is to create statements that will get people's attention.
Yeah, exactly.
Is to create statements that get, once you have a catchy phrase, something that will make people pause and listen to what you're saying. That's all you need. That's all you need. I can tell you that when it comes to growing your audience list, almost every question you ask, all right, has been solved on the group. So we have answers to that already. Once you come in, just go through it, all right? Anything you need that is not there, then you ask and then we'll answer it. But when it comes to growing this, even, for example, one of that challenge people have is, okay, my WhatsApp group, how do I get people to be in the WhatsApp group? That one is also very simple. There's a friend of mine, someone who bought the course, and I mean, I can't even call her my student because the girl is doing so much. Grace outlined a system that she had over 2 WhatsApp groups that were filled when we were having our session. Over 2 WhatsApp groups that were filled. So, and how did she do that? Same strategies that are also in the group I'll share with you. So Bamidele Salman says, yeah, thanks. But how do you deal with those ones that will scare people in the group chat with their negative words? You know, exactly. Bamidele, this is a good question, all right? So one of the things you do is, you know, this is actually a very good question, Bamidele. Well done. Now, there was a guy that tried this group thing, and he did it in a very terrible way. He didn't get any issue. And the reason is simple. He didn't follow the instructions. See, from the get-go, from how you put your ads, anything you're putting on, you know, anything that wants you put on social media for them to join your group, this message has to be clear. Don't just put the link anywhere, anyhow. You get anyhow kind of people. If you're going to catch a particular kind of fish, you fish in a particular kind of water, all right, with a particular kind of net. So if you want to catch people who
if you want to catch a whale, you don't use a hook and line.
Use a hook.
And you don't go to a river. If you want to catch a whale, you go to the sea, right? And you use a freaking trawler.
Mm-hmm. So once you put out your ad there, all right. Once you put out your ad there, your ad should contain. I mean, this thing I'm saying, it's going to sound redundant because if you watch the materials, Bostui explains this thing very well. The kind of ad, he will tell you that there's a reason why he mentions the price there. That if you don't have, when he was explaining the ad in the Canada, he was giving an example for the Canadian blueprints. He said, if you have 600K to 1 million, I can show you a strat. Why is he putting the amount there? So that he doesn't get anyhow kind of people. So that those who will click the link to join, you know, to go through the funnel system will be those who actually can afford it. Exactly. So if somebody can afford it, they will not be the ones, you know, scaring people with their negative words. Secondly, all right, what you are going to be telling them is facts. Yeah. All right, it's facts that they can verify for
themselves. Please don't lie. Please.
I mean, if you're on the group, if you want to get to my support group, you will see it there. Don't lie. In fact, sometimes people want to lie about how much they've made. I've told them, don't lie about how much you've made. If you've not made money, you say things. You don't have to say, oh, I've made X and X amount when you've not made that. You're lying. Yeah. You understand? I mean, and if you start out that way, you're going to continue that way, and then, I mean, it's going to catch up, and you're going to have bad reputation. You know, one of the things that helped me was that everything I told people was the truth. Mm-hmm. Everything.
Exactly. That's how it works, guys.
That's how it works, because you're not trying to scam people. You're not trying to get them to. Everything I've done that has made me make money has come from one singular effort, or rather one singular motive, which has been to help people. It has been to help people. The reason I created that support group was to help people. The reason I share, I mean, I can say, okay, I've created the group and I'm not sharing anything there that will help them, but I share and will still share and will keep on sharing. Mm-hmm. Do you understand? Because I want them to make, because see, guys, at a point I was making money, it was cool for me. I could say I've made an X and X amount. But if you're the only one making money out of the people you're teaching, then you're a very bad teacher. Do you understand? So that's why, I mean, today I don't even post how much I've made, because it's redundant. It doesn't make sense anymore. I've made money, if you like, believe it or not. But I'm going to tell you about those whom I've taught that have made money, who are following the things I share. Do you understand? So you don't lie. Don't lie about anything. Okay, if they ask you, you've not made money, so what are you going to say? I tell them it's simple. There's a way. There's something you can do that will reveal in your dashboard that you've made money.
In fact, you can use other people. You can say, "Look, me, I just got started."
Beautiful. That's what I tell them.
People that taught me showed me how much they made. and the person that taught me has made this amount. This person that is in the program has made this amount and that amount and that amount. You can
That
use other
is
people.
it. That's what we call borrowed authority.
Exactly. In fact, people will believe what you say about other people a lot of times than what you say about yourself.
Yes.
A lot of times, right? Okay. Rashid Bakare says, "Can this be done without laptop?"
Absolute. I literally said at the beginning that I'm showing you how to make money from pressing your phone. You can start without laptop, all right. But like I said, if you're going to go into paid ads, then you need a laptop. Let me even tell you what happened. One of the first people I sold to was my cousin, all right. And when I sold to her, she didn't have a laptop. She had a phone. But you know how much she has made today from without running ads? 220,000 naira without
There you
running
go.
ads.
There you go.
Without running ads. In fact, let me put it like this, all right? There are people who have made close to 800,000 naira and they've not run a single ad. All of them have done this thing I'm telling you from their phone.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So you don't need
Yeah. Uzoma Lady says the YouTube link isn't clickable. Uzoma is clickable. I just clicked on it and it's working. Adegbemile says, "Hi Bruno. Please, is it only limited to Nigerian businesses or foreign also?"
That's well, if it's related to Nigerian business, the products here are actually Nigerian based businesses because
Yeah,
the
the
market is
products on Expertnaire at the moment are basically. In fact, the idea for Expertnaire, when the Tony muted the idea to me, the idea for Expertnaire was because it is a hassle signing up with, say, a ClickBank if you want to promote products abroad. It's a hassle. So he was like, you know what? Is it that these people have two heads? We can create our own now.
no, exactly.
He said that he was going to create it. And I was like, okay, right? And before you know it, the version 1.0 was up, and then and then tweaking over time. And here we are, right? So it's mostly for if you want to do foreign, then you have to figure out a way to sign up on sites like
yes.
and those guys will most likely
Exactly.
I've had an account with them since 2003 when I started internet marketing, and they closed it this year.
Crazy, man.
They just got an email. We noticed that 90% of your logins are from Nigeria, so we are closing your account because Nigeria is not the same. I say you don't do safe. I won't get costs. you know, you know. So it was created to solve that problem. All right. Okay, let's take a couple more questions on YouTube, and then we're going to go to Zoom and take some more questions, and then come back to YouTube. So, Ecom Obong says, in cases where your WhatsApp contacts are small, what do you do? Can you substitute WhatsApp with Twitter if your fan base there is more there? Of course.
That's what I said now. That's
I think you just explained that now.
Yes, now.
So it has been answered basically. So,
You
Mr.
can, of course.
Abede, I hope I pronounced that well. Says, good evening, Mr. Bruno. How do you research the product to get enough information so that you can convince a prospect?
Well, there's once you click a product, all right, there's a landing page. That's where everybody who clicks that product will see it. So sometimes one of the things you are advised to do is, if you can, buy the product. If you can't, Expertnaire has a support group. So you can come there and ask questions about the product, and you get people that will answer you for those who have bought the product. But you can also just watch the page and what the person explains on the landing page, and then just go and do your research, ask questions about that particular topic, and then you have enough answers and see if what the person explains there answers what the questions that your prospects might have in mind. So basically,
Absolutely.
that's how you research it.
That's how you do that. Okay, Jedida Akono. And Jedida, this is a brilliant question. I love that you asked this question. So Jedida says, do you ever run into problems with the products you recommend, and how do they get resolved?
Well, largely Expertnaire does a good job in vetting products before it gets on their site. So personally speaking, I have not run into issues with any product, and I go through the Expertnaire Telegram support group, and nobody really has talked about anybody that has had issues with the products. All the products there are quality information that you get. So
Yeah,
far, from my
actually, because I'm kind of an insider,
mm-hmm.
right? There was a vendor that just wasn't replying, just wasn't answering support tickets. People have, these are information product, so people will
Yes.
have questions. Who buy it will have questions from time to time. So they ask questions, and he doesn't respond. I know he was contacted a number of times, and when he wasn't responding, the Expertnaire team figured out how to answer those questions, responded to the people who were asking, resolved the issues, and deleted that vendor from the platform. And that vendor is never coming back on that platform again.
Of course.
Because the integrity of the platform needs to be kept safe.
Yes.
So that is one way that the resolve that I've seen, that one issue that came up was resolved.
But Sean, I'm getting private messages that the link is not clickable, and I'm wondering why on YouTube.
How on YouTube? But I clicked it from YouTube and it opened here. Why is it not clickable there? How many people have this problem? Please just let me know. Okay, see what you do, right? Can you just share? You can share to everyone too from your end.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
on YouTube or Zoom.
No. Okay, that's on Zoom. Yeah, just give me the link out so that give me the original link. Let them try the original link.
Okay. Let me try. Let me get the original link.
Because sometimes these shorteners also have issues.
Okay, hold on.
Okay. Michael says, sorry, I saw one question. Okay, Uzoma Lady says, will we automatically have purchased an Expertnaire affiliate membership by purchasing this?
Oh, wonderful. I'm very sorry I didn't say that. That is very, 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 very vital information I left out. Absolutely, yes. Because you
Yes.
see, other products you purchase on Expaneer are just like products. But you see this 72 IG, it is I would say a killer product because you get access to the network, the market itself. So you
Exactly.
automatically have an account. That's why I told you it's worth
Yeah.
more than that 40K that we are paying.
Exactly. Because I know that access to the platform alone, if you're not buying to 72 IG, is 30,000.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like what you're paying for 32 IG is like 10,000, basically. So instead of asking you to pay 40,000 for 72 IG and then charge you an extra 30,000, it didn't, they just bundled everything together, right? So it comes with that membership. Okay, let me take one more, and then I'll go to Zoom and take some from Zoom before coming back. So Nii says, does it mean if I miss this genius group? Oh, does it mean I missed this genius group because I already purchased it months ago? Oh, sorry about that. That's basically what it means. Or maybe you could do something for him. I don't know. I don't want to get involved like fully.
Well, message me on Twitter. I would for because of Barcelona. I mean, I'll do something. Just message me on Twitter.
Okay, so Neil, please message Bruno. Thank you, Bruno. Michael says, how can we get your business contact to get into the support group? He has answered this.
Let me
After
put my
purchasing
business
the
contact.
course,
Yes.
he's going to drop his phone number, right?
Yes.
Before I end the session. So after buying the course, you send him a message on that phone number. He's going to confirm that you actually bought it. Though. Don't just
Mm-hmm.
send phone number if you didn't buy anything.
Of course, now I'll confirm that you bought it.
So he will confirm that you bought it and then add your number to the group. Then he also says it seems we will also pay Expertnaire 10,000 naira per year for registration. You're not paying that 10,000 naira now. It is
No,
after
it's
1 year.
after
After
1
1
year.
year, if you have made 4 million, are you going to be crying over
10,000 naira.
renewal of 10,000 naira every year?
Me that I can always say, let me pay for 5 years straight, so that I'll not
Or
go
10
back.
years itself,
10 years straight.
in case they increase it.
Exactly.
Just pay ahead of time, 10 years, 100,000, and leave it there.
Trust me. That's the least of your concern. That's the least of your concern. And
Yeah.
you pay if you make 100K, it's 10,000 naira. You know that.
So May Olayiwola is asking, does this 40,000 cover registration for the course? Yes,
Yes,
it covers that. Nii says, can I pay separately to be part of the group?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
That also
like
message me.
he said you should message him, right? Okay, let me take some questions from Zoom because I've left Zoom people for a while, and I'm sure they don't like it again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you two guys, I'm pasting the original link, so you can click the link that I just pasted now. Just click on it, and please let me know that it is clickable. Let me know if it's clickable. All right. So let me take some questions from Zoom. Let's see. After your lead, Bamidele Salman says, after your lead magnet, do you prospect all of them in a group, or do you do the talks in private chats?
Sorry, come again.
After your lead magnet, maybe like your post or your ad, do you prospect all of them in a group at once? I think that's what he means. Or do
Yes,
you do
I
private?
think I've added this. I've answered this already now.
Yeah, I think he answered this
I
already.
answered this already, Bamdele. I told you that how you catch the people is very important.
Oh yeah. You
Yes, I
explained.
said so. Once you've gotten people who are interested, they will not be the ones to start, giving negative vibes.
Okay, so Victor Omakihe, or Omakihe. Please, whichever one it is, choose. He says, apart from the 72 IG course, are there other courses that sell also? Yes. Okay, let me answer this because I'm and this one is a bonus because normally you're supposed to do this research yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So because I'm an insider, there's a new course that is there, the YouTube course.
Oh my God! That is a killer.
There's a course that is there, the YouTube course by Dr. Malik. That course is going to sell. I know that course is going to sell.
I've had discussion with him and I told him that don't worry, that this December is coming. We are coming.
Yeah, and the Canada course by what's his name again? I can't remember the author's name. That course that's like one of the best-selling courses on the platform. The Canada immigration course sells. I know that the Benga Akinwole's Kindle publishing course was also a bestseller for a while. I don't know. The bestsellers are basically what most of the affiliates are promoting at the moment. Anyway.
Yes, now.
So don't say, oh, because everybody
yes,
is like IG that sells. No. So I'm giving you names of the courses and the authors that actually also sell. So I know that these ones sell, right? So basically, what you just need is just to identify a market, right? Identify a market and put it there. I have a couple of courses there, but we don't support because I'm like, because I've been away for like 3 months. So, I sent a lot of people, they were not coming. So we didn't support it for a while. So, so don't promote anything with my name for now until January so that we can set up the pages back.
Okay.
We can write the sales letters and set up the pages again. All right. So Ido Abdullahi says, what ad budget would a person need to have to make conversion?
Well, it's not as expensive as people think. All right, because I haven't run ads, so I can't really give you the best. And I even think Boss Ronald might be a better person to give that. But it conversion is not even really as much as the amount you spend on ads. It has to do with the quality of your ads. You know, your copy, the quality of your photographs or
Uh,
your videos.
please, Bruno, please check this affiliate link again because it's not opening on my end, and
No,
somebody is
it's the
saying it's not.
second one. It's the second one. This first one was a mistake. This one has my link and my phone number. I
Oh,
was
okay. You sent a second one. Okay, let
Yes,
me
this is the
see.
second one.
Let me see that.
Just before
Okay.
my phone number was the one before my phone number. And I don't know why Zoom can't delete. That's why it hasn't been deleted yet.
Yeah, the one before. Okay, the one before your phone number.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Kozim, please check check this next link.
So Idowu Abdullahi, what ad budget I'll tell you it's really up to you, okay? But before you get into running ads, like Boston will tell you, just calm down and understand the business first. Watch the videos first.
Yes,
All right.
you use the
Calm
free
down.
methods first.
Use the
Use
free
the free
method first.
methods to promote. Get used to the platform.
Mm-hmm.
Understand the angles that work,
Yes,
so that when you now spend money, it will actually convert. Because
exactly.
now you know the angles that work. You know what gets people's attention more. Because you've tried the free things, you know what you put out, it doesn't get the response. Then you put something else out, it gets a lot of response. So you know that one works. And
Yes,
then
you
you
know
can
that
now take
exactly that
that,
one works.
you can now take that exactly and now spend money. Don't spend money on blind tests unless you have a lot of money anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Emmanuel Olajide asks, "Can I do it even though I'm not in Nigeria?" Well, yes, you can. The question now is, how can you receive money? Because
Your
so far, right
payments.
now, like Expertnaire pays only, Nigerian bank account. That's why sometimes people outside Nigeria have messaged me. I know a particular lady who's trying to get it. I told her, as long as you have a bank that has branches in Nigeria, then you shouldn't be. You should be fine. So it's your payment that is the issue, not really that you can't do it. You can do it from anywhere. It's how do you get paid?
Yeah,
That's the issue.
exactly. Because if you don't have an account that is active in Nigeria, there's no way they're going to pay you. But I think the other day, Tony was mentioned something about paying with Bitcoin, I think.
Yes, yes. I mean, it's a suggestion that I told
So,
someone.
so yeah, so if they introduce paying with of course they'll pay you at the value of whatever Bitcoin is at the time.
Yes, at the time. Yes.
So if that option is there, then you can get paid in Bitcoin and then you convert Bitcoin to whatever currency.
Mm-hmm.
Way. And of course, Bitcoin is everywhere now.
Mm-hmm.
It is everywhere
Bitcoin
now.
is everywhere.
Okay,
So
so
someone says, how do I join your group? I've already said that once you pay, send me a message on this number.
send him a
Copy the
message
number
on the let me give the guys
YouTube.
on YouTube the number. So guys, this is the number. I'm giving you the number. The guys on YouTube, this is the number you send to. This is Bruno's number. This particular number is where you send your message to when you have made the payment. Okay. Kwazim, please let me know if the new link is working now. Okay, it's clickable. Great. So Rashid Bakare says, Bruno, do you mean you have never run ads and yet you have made 4 million naira?
That's what I've been saying since now.
Please, can you log into your platform again and show him again?
Okay, let me show him. Let
Show
me
them
show
again
him.
because sometimes repetition is also
It's
good.
very important. Yes.
Impresses things on people's minds.
Let me share my screen because I mean it seems like when I'm saying these things for some people it's like a film trick.
Mhm.
Let me where's this? Where's this? Okay, go share. All right. So you're seeing my dashboard. This is without a single ad run. All-time earnings. Out these all-time earnings, there are some about 5 default sales that are not recorded here, 5 or 6. So it's well over 4 million naira. By the time you subtract, some people say, okay, have you received this money? Yes. All you need to do is subtract this all-time earnings from account balance. You know how much Expertnaire has paid me. that will give you over 3.7 million naira that have been paid in less than 4 months.
There you go. Because he still has some, I saw some balance that hasn't been paid that will be paid probably next Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So all right. I think the questions on Zoom are finished. So let's go back to okay, Abdul says, could you kindly help with the link again?
Okay, I'll do that. I'll do one more time.
TBK Okorama says, I cannot see the Bruno's number on Zoom, or is my link failing me? Okay, this is Bruno's number. I'm putting it on Zoom now. I'm putting it on Zoom now. And then Bruno is going to share in the chat box, he's going to share the link again.
Somebody asked for.
Or I could just share it myself.
Yes, you could just share it yourself.
Okay, so here's the link again. Here's the link again. Yeah, and Bruno has also shared it. Okay, so you guys can see the link now. You have his number. So please confirm if you're on Zoom. Confirm with me that you have seen the phone number and the link again. Okay, seen. Great. All right, our people on YouTube. JC, I think that's JC. JC Toby says, how do I sell different digital contents with the same platform? Like I saw an affiliate product for an affiliate link for a traveling product. Please, can you just demonstrate it? Like how to get links to other products.
Okay, it's simple.
But it's the same process anyway. But
it's the same process exactly. Let me share my screen. So you come here, product marketplace. All right. I mean, all these things are explained in the course, so you don't have to worry about it. So let's look at this. Any particular link you want to copy, all right? You view affiliate links, all right? You click on it. And then you just simply click on the link. Once you click on it once, that is it. You close, you come to another browser and paste it. So that's it. So is it clear? I believe
you guys, you've seen it now, Jesse, right? Okay, Xavier says, how long will this offer last?
Which of the offers?
The 72 IG is there on the platform. There's no deadline to it.
It's just that the price will increase, so that's the only thing.
It's just that the price will increase. Yeah, so that's it. So let's say over the next 1 week, because any sales from here is going to be paid next week Friday, very likely. So let's say between now and Friday, something like that. Okay. All right. How do we get the link to his group? Oh boy. Marvelous is asking. Marvelous, did you see the phone number that I pasted earlier? Well, after you have made the payment, send your name
and your order ID
and the order ID and your phone number to this number. I'm pasting the number again, Marvelous, so that you can see it. I just pasted it again. Right? Let me call it Bruno's number. So send to that number. Okay. So I hope I didn't miss anybody's question. If I haven't answered your question or your question, because some of you asked the same question, so there was no point answering them twice, right? But if you have asked a question that we have not answered, please just ask it again so that we can prepare to close, because we are 2 hours and 12 minutes in. Okay, Marvelous says it's like I've bought the products before. Oh, okay. That's fine. If you've bought it before, that's fine. There's no point buying it again. Don't buy it 2 times. Doesn't make sense.
Of course, don't buy it. Just message me. Then let me know. We'll talk about how to get into the group.
How to get into the group, exactly. Okay. Let's see. All right, I think that's it. There are no other questions. We've answered all of the questions. You guys have the links. Am I correct? So, Ifeanyi Chukwu just asked another question. He says, is it possible for someone to still run a proper affiliate marketing advert strategy without being a face of the marketing?
Of course. Of course. Of course. In fact, most of when you running a proper like advert strategy, you don't have to put your face. You don't have to put your face. It's just that, like I said, many times Nigerians really are very, very difficult to convince on the internet. So they want to see everything. You want to see how they want to.
It is.
But you don't have to. It's not necessary.
You don't have to. Okay. Okay. Well, I think he says what I mean is like having a private Facebook account and Instagram account. Oh, that's exactly with contacts lists. That's what he just answered anyway. He just answered the question.
But if it's not clear, you can always message me and I'll explain.
Okay, Bamidele Salman. Okay, I think we've answered that question before. He said, how do you deal with those ones who will scare people in the group chat with their negative words? Okay, so Bamidele Salman, about people who will scare people in the group with their negative words. So here's the thing. No matter how hard you try, you're still going to get some scallywag one day who is going to enter the group. When he starts, that's why you have to be in the group and monitor it. When the person starts, you block them.
Just remove them from the group.
You see what I do on Twitter? If you insult me on Twitter, I won't even answer you. I'll just block you. I won't even respond. Right? That's actually like the best. Don't talk back to them. If you talk back to them, you start having a back and forth.
Yes,
and the back and forth, it portrays you negatively.
Yes.
Right? And it derails the conversation in the group. They say something, delete what they say, and block them. Simple. Right? So that's what I do. And these days, when I block people, they don't talk again. Right? Because in the past, they will say, be like, aha. They make a post and say, but that guy blocked me. And people will go there and say, you did, but you deserved it. So now, no, everybody just stays on their lane, basically, right? And let me tell you guys up front, once you start promoting, people will call you a scammer. Let me just tell you now, so you know, if you promote anything online, there is going to be one human being who is going to call you a scammer. So start getting used to that word now, and don't scare, because you know you are not a scammer. Unless you know you're a scammer, then it will affect you, right? Don't scare, just block those people so that they stop seeing your thing. So there was something that happened on Twitter one day. This was early last year, I think, right? And this guy says, Mr. Ronald needs to be putting the screenshots of his company earnings. He puts out the sales data, he doesn't put screenshots of his company earnings. So how do we know that they make money? We need to be sure that they make money. And I said, no, I will not put my screenshots of my earnings. I will not. You either agree or you don't agree. I do not have anything to prove to you. I have listed the sales page has explained what the product is about, the benefits you are going to get, why we believe that we should be able to guide you. I'm not going to put it not in these days of kidnapping everywhere. I'm not going to put my screen right. And he says no, you have to put it. I just plugged in. Because I don't have time to be doing back and forth. What would I be doing with that sort of person?
At all.
Right?
Look, I'm big.
Okay, so Xavier says, what do you think about Facebook Messenger marketing compared? Xavier, did you just come on? Did you just get on the training? Because he has been talking about Facebook. Okay, you say Facebook, right?
Messenger.
Facebook Messenger marketing compared to email
Well,
marketing.
now, most of the time when people ask me about different strategies, I tell them something. See, guys, there are so many social networks and different means. I'm very sure the reason why Expertnaire is probably surprised at making so much without us is because everybody look down on WhatsApp marketing. You get
Exactly. So a lot of people don't do it.
yes, a lot of people don't do it.
In fact, I don't like it. I don't like WhatsApp.
You see, so for a group of people that don't like WhatsApp, there's another market there. So you might just find out that it might work for you on Facebook Messenger, but personally, I don't do it. I mean, I can't be on every social media. You just find out where you get the most traction and then stay there.
And just expand there and focus.
Expand there, yes.
Right. Okay.
So go ahead and try it. Like try it and see if it works.
And I think
it's
basically I believe it's basically going to work the same as WhatsApp. Basically.
Yes.
Yeah, because both of them are messenger apps.
Mm-hmm.
They are messaging apps, both of them. So they'll basically just work the same way, really. All right. So Ecom is asking, what sort of follow-up messages does a potential consumer need? Like, how do you obtain the follow-up messages to keep the consumer stirred up?
Oh, it's simple. There's something we teach our group. You don't really need to do so much follow-up messages. That's why WhatsApp marketing is gold. All right. There's what we call indirect persuasion, which is very, very, very lethal. All right. Indirect persuasion. You don't have to be sending them direct messages. You know, one of the things that happens is that when they save your number and you save their number, they start viewing your status. So you use your status to persuade. That's why you have to get them to save your number. That is the secret out there. You have to get them to save your number, and then you now have to create statuses that are killer statuses. You know, there's something called WhatsApp status. That's why I was very excited when Twitter started doing fleets, because it means that, because I'm telling you, it's WhatsApp status that I use. I hardly send direct messages. Once I've had the group chat, they've saved my number, because let me tell you guys this thing. 97% of people who see your advert, who see anything you post, are not going to buy immediately. Only 3% will buy immediately. So that 97% is what you now have to warm them up, all right, to move them up the ladder, where they go from, unaware of the problem to, getting aware of the problem and then sourcing for information. Now, when they've gotten to the place where they are aware of the problem and they know that, okay, this is what I need, they will come to you. So you don't have to do a lot. Sometimes you could just send messages to just check up on them to know how they're doing.
Yeah.
All right. But don't bombard them with follow-up messages. In fact, I tell people, don't.
If you want to do follow-up, actually, don't do it every day. You must do it, don't do it every day, especially on WhatsApp, because you're going to piss people off.
You're going to piss people off.
People's phones are their private, more like private stuff. So don't be that person that is throwing out something every day. So you can space it and do it maybe twice a week. 3 times a week is even pushing it, but you can do 3 times. But don't push it beyond that.
Oh, okay. So, Oma Ade Sokan. Okay, Oma Ade Sokan, I see you. You're chatting with me on Twitter. Cool. Nice one. So, any other questions? Are there
Any
any other
other
questions?
questions? Guys, any other questions? Any other questions? Let us know if there are any other questions. All right. All right. If there are no other questions, let me check again. Sure.
Check my slide too.
Michael says is asking, do you have a chance to read about any product you want to promote on Expertnaire so that you know how to promote it?
Yes, you do. You have a chance to read about the product from the product page.
Yeah, you can go and watch if it's a VSL, a video that they are using to sell the product. You can watch the entire VSL and jot down things that you can use to talk about it, right? Or you can even buy the product if you like.
That's it. Buy the product.
Buy the product and read it. You can now use parts of it, right, to do the promotion self. So you can say, in fact, this is like part of video 1. Imagine what, and there are 9 videos. Imagine what you will learn inside. Right? Okay. So Kelechi Oparugo is asking, how does one get their product on Expertnaire? So what you do, Kelechi, is go to expertnaire.com. You have a contact us page. Call them and ask them, and they will tell you how.
Yes. Or I think there's a /vendor page safe. But
Okay,
basically,
there's a /vendor page.
vendor, yes. Let me look for the link. Hold on, let me check because I asked Boston about that. Yes, expertnaire.com/vendors. Expertnaire.com/vendors.
Expertnaire.com/vendors.
Yep.
So there you have it. So expertnaire.com/vendors. Get there and you will see what you need. All right. Okay. I think that's it.
Yep.
So thank you everybody for coming on today. I'm going to paste Bruno's number again. So if you buy the product, please send Bruno a message. I just posted his number on YouTube. I'm going to post it again. I'm going to post the link again. I'm posting the link again on YouTube. I'm also going to do the same for Zoom. So let's see. Hold on, guys. Okay, so
Someone asked, what is the percentage you get on the affiliate products when sales are made? I put it there that there are different products with different affiliate commissions. So it depends
Yeah.
on the products you get. Some
Okay.
percentages are 50,
Yeah.
some are
Some
80.
percentages are exactly. So the percentages are different. So when you log in, you are going to see when you click on the product list, you see all of the products listed and the different percentages that you get for each one that you promote. All right. Okay. So um, Copy by MK is asking, what is the total cost of starting this affiliate marketing program?
Well, okay, it's simple. 40K is enough. Pay for the
40,
program.
just pay for the program, use all the free methods,
Yes.
exhaust everything first. So basically just
You'll
40K.
have made enough money to now go into ads. So
Now,
basically,
exactly, you will have made enough money for you to now start spending money to run adverts. Okay. All right, we're almost at 10:30, so we're gonna close. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming on. I don't take you being here lightly. Thank you so much. If you have any other questions, please, you have to ask us on Twitter. Just tag any of us on Twitter and ask that question. All right. Thank you so much for coming on, for spending 2 hours and 30 minutes of your time and your life, because time is life, with us. We deeply, deeply appreciate it. Thank you for coming. And thank you to Bruno
thank you so much.
for coming on and teaching my people. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
And I called you very late, really,
Yes.
like 2 days before I started promoting it.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you
I
for coming
appreciate
on, and
it.
thank you for delivering.
Thank you so much.
And I know that you made an impact this night, and hopefully people who are in tune with this are going to take action
Yes, I
and,
believe so too.
and get going. So thank you, everybody. God bless you. Have a great, great night. And, if you need anything, if you have any questions, I'm always on Twitter to answer. I may answer late, but I will answer.
All right.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
All right, now.
Okay, I've not closed yet because I want to give them our Twitter handles.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. So my Twitter handle is at Ronald Nzimora. Bruno's Twitter handle is at Bruno_Nwogu. All right. So God bless you guys. Have a great night.
Somebody said, please, so ID package, you take bank transfer
Oh,
now.
we're not
That's
taking any more questions. Sorry.
okay.
Ask
It's
us
already.
on Twitter.
Ask us
All
on
right.
Twitter. Yes, please. Thank you.
Because I have to close.
All
Thank you
right.
so
Thank you.
much.
All
So,
right, guys.
yeah, Bruno, so you are the host, so you have to end the meeting from your end.
Oh, that's true. All right. Thank you so much, Ronald. And
All
it's so
right.
good to finally meet you.
Yeah, same here.
All right, now. Bye bye.
Take care. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.